The only damn thing I'm interested in tonight is Lomachenko versus Nakatani. That's the only thing. What's up, hard hitters? Realville Holyfield, number 99. 99. You damn right, cool man. You damn right, cool man. I don't give a fuck about none of these other fights tonight. I'm just being honest with you. Fuck these fights tonight. Fuck that Tank Barrios. All right. Point blank. You want to really know the real bottom line? You want to know the real bottom line about that fight? Point blank and period. Mario Barrios gets hits. He gets hit way too much. Look at the motherfucking fight he had against that guy. What's his name? Agamadov. Medov. Whatever the fuck his name is. Hey, he actually on the undercard tonight. Look at the fight Mario Barrios had against that motherfucker. At the end of the fight, look at Mario Barrios' face and look at that motherfucker Akhmadov's face. And Barrios won the fight. He gets touched too much to be in there with a power puncher like Tank Davis. I got Tank knocking this boy out within 5 rounds. People talk about it's going late. I don't see it. I got Tank getting this boy out of here early. They got a Mexican card on the zone. Kudos to Mexico. Kudos to Mexico. But I don't give a damn about that card. The fight tonight is going to be 2 fights. 2 fights to watch tonight. Supreme, what it do? It's going to be 2 fights to watch tonight. Nakatani and Lomachenko, and that goddamn Lubin versus Rosario. You know, both of those motherfuckers are Jamel Charlo victims. One I thought was dead in Rosario. Yeah, it's on tonight, y'all. I thought Rosario died after the seizure he had against Jamel. And Lord have mercy, I didn't think Lubin would walk again after he fell to Jamel. Did you see how that motherfucking knee folded? So you got 2 of these motherfuckers. I want to see what they have left. Lubin said that shit was a fluke. Lubin said, oh, I was young in the game. I was a youngin'. I wasn't ready. I was green. Watch what I do to Rosario. You know something, man? When they had that fucking stare down, Lubin was looking hard at Rosario, looking through him during the stare down. And Rosario, he looked at that motherfucker and he laughed at him. The same thing he did when he fought J-Rock. Everybody thought J-Rock was going to go in there and whoop Rosario's ass. Rosario was straight laughing at that motherfucker, man. During the whole press conference, during the whole fucking weigh-in and everything, he was laughing at him. He laughed at Lubin. So Lubin going in that motherfucker thinking he gonna beat the fuck out of Rosario. This is going to be a fight tonight between those 2 motherfuckers. Both of those motherfuckers want to get back into title contention. This is going to be a fucking fight tonight. Hell no. Hey, Supreme said 3rd round knockout. Hey, bro, he go get that boy out of there early. Mario Barrios. Hey, Tank says, speaking of, that motherfucker said, hey, y'all, Teofimo Lopez ain't got no motherfucking COVID. Nah. Those motherfuckers couldn't sell no tickets. They couldn't sell no tickets. Nobody's buying. These motherfuckers went from $400 tickets to $40 tickets and still couldn't sell. Exactly, Supreme. That's the whole truth about this Teofimo Lopez shit. Ain't no goddamn COVID. And goddamn tickets ain't selling. He ain't no draw. And no one here knows who the fuck Cambosis is. So what they trying to do now, y'all, they're trying to wait for good old Oscar. Oscar's supposed to be coming back to fight. I don't know what Belfort. I don't know who the fuck this fucker is. I don't know. But they want him on the undercard. So hopefully they can sell some tickets. That motherfucker should be the main event. They should be the undercard. Shit. And since it's like that, y'all motherfuckers can't sell, get y'all asses down there then. You on the undercard. Oscar, come on up. You the man. You main eventing. You a draw? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Supreme, that's what it is, bro. All this lie, talk about this COVID shit, motherfucker couldn't sell. And that goddamn Leonard Ellaby, when they had their press conference, and Brian Custer said, man, y'all motherfucker, y'all better get these tickets for Tank, because they selling like hotcakes. Don't be that motherfucker that's gonna wait for fight night to get your motherfucking ticket. Your motherfucking ass gonna be waiting outside that State Farm arena looking at the fight. Damn Tank said, motherfucker, I don't have a problem selling. We selling this bitch out tonight for me. So that's what it is. Teo Lopez, the liar. Look like the Godfather got the last laugh in that. Look like the Godfather got the last laugh. He said that motherfucker wasn't worth none of that shit he was talking. So you think I'm going to spend money on this young punk? I'll show you better than I can tell you. Go on, do what you do, Teo. Bob wasn't even worried about the shit. I want to talk about Big Bomac, the trainer of Bud Crawford. You know, he had an interview with Fight Hype, and they asked Big Bo. They said, Bo, what you think about the Pacquiao and Spence fight? And Bo said, I don't give a fuck about that fight. Oh, I bet you don't. You couldn't get it for Bud. And Pac-Man goes over to the PBC and makes a fight with Arrow easily. After y'all been chasing this old man for I don't know how many fucking years. They bitter now, y'all. They real butt hurt over there in Team Crawford. My favorite fighter in the fucking world. Well, who is he fighting in October? Not Sean Porter. Not your Dana Zugas. Hell, not even good old Keith Thurman. Who is he fighting in October? Motherfucking Zepeda. Alkaline. pH. Fuck with it. Motherfucking Zepeda. Great win against Baranchik, by the way. But motherfucking Zepeda. This is a travesty on what they doing with Bud Crawford's career. Now they want him to be the bully man. Beat up on all those little 140 motherfuckers coming up. On your Josh Taylors and your Regis programmer. Regis said, I'm not doing that shit. I don't know why the fuck they got my name out there. I'm not about to fight this man. Where the fuck my name come from? But motherfucking Zepeda. Speaking of the Spence Pacquiao fight, I really thought that they would give that super WBA belt back to Manny Pacquiao, but it looks like they're not. It looks like this fight is just going to be for legacy purposes only. They are not giving that belt back to Pacquiao. Ugas remains the super champion. I would love for Bud to fight him, but he'll be too busy having the fight of his life against Zepeda. I think Keith Thurman is going to land that fight. I think after that fucking news of the super belt sticking with Ugas, if that motherfucker was going to rematch Sean, I think he's trying to do a Yui. I think he's trying to do a Yui now. I think Keith Thurman trying to politic like a motherfucker for this Ugas fight. And if he gets his hands on that Super WBA title, then Arrow might as well he should just move on up after this fucking Pacquiao fight. Keith's not gonna fight him. He gonna turn right back into Runtime Thurman and get to run in his fucking mouth and babysitting that belt. You would think after that loss he wouldn't be scared about nothing and going out there with Arrow. He still ain't gonna fight him. Hope to God, pray to God that Keith Thurman doesn't land that Ugas fight. I wish it was Boots Ennis, but he's too green. They're not going to give him a chance. I wish it was Boots. That's all he getting. Yeah, Supreme. I got to have that good H2O now, man. I can't be fucking with that foul shit water no more, bro. I got to fuck with this shit now. Big shout out to DD, man. DD got me hip to this. Yeah, man. Crawford ain't getting nothing but them jobber ass fights. Zepeda. It's one thing I want to say before I get the fuck out of here. I looked at Jamal Charlo. I looked at his fight last week against Montiel. What a fight. What a fight. You want to know what that fight reminded me of? Exactly, Supreme. The fight kind of reminded me of when he fought Brandon Adams. I like the fight that he had against Brandon Adams. Sure enough, he won every round, but it was those little moments that Brandon Adams was having that you just couldn't help but peep and recognize. The same thing with the Montiel fight. It was little moments in there that made me see what I didn't want to see. Montiel was starting out the rounds. Some of those rounds landing the straight jab flush on Maul, landing flush uppercuts on Maul. And I'm looking at this and I'm collecting the data. And I said, my God, Maul, it's a reason why you're ducking. Bro, from the shit that I saw last week, Maul doesn't beat Canelo. Maul is going to have the fight of his life against fucking boo-boo, Demetrius Andrade. And you want to know who else that motherfucker can't beat after looking at that fucking fight last week? I hate to say it. Bro, Maul doesn't beat a Gennady ducking Golovkin. I said, could you imagine if Golovkin was leading off the rounds with flush straight jabs and flush uppercuts? Lord have mercy. Yeah, we can call him old. We can say Patrick, but look, if that motherfucker look like that Golovkin that fought what the fuck his name is, Zamata, whatever the fuck that motherfucker, the dude that Jaime Munguia just fought. If he looked like that Golovkin, even though that's a tomato can he fought, but I saw shades of the old Golovkin. He made that fight look easy. He destroyed that boy. If that motherfucking Golovkin show up, Maul will not win that fight, man. He won't win that fight. And I hate to say that, man. But a hard hitter like Golovkin and a hard hitter like Canelo Duganaz Alvarez, I don't see Maul standing a chance, man. Not that motherfucking Maul we saw last week. That was a whole 180 he did from that goddamn Derevchenko fight. Now, sometimes you can have a bad night. But was Maul even taking this fight seriously? The motherfucker missed weight. He didn't talk about that. He missed weight. Not that much. He said all he had to do was just take a big shit and he'll be in there. But still, could have had a bad night. But from the shit I saw last week, it's a reason why that motherfucker ain't barking out Canelo like he used to. I think he know his limit. Oh, I'm 160. This is my division. I ain't going up to no 168. For all the money in the world, you wouldn't. What you gonna do when Mel ready to go up to 160? Is it still gonna be your division then? You know Mel ain't on that bullshit. You know Mel gonna want them straps. What you gonna do then? Ain't you gonna move up to 68? See, this is that bullshit. It's your division. Well, after Mel get done handling his business, he's only one fight away in a matter of weeks of ending what he got to do at 54. You think he's staying there? Mel about to move on up pretty soon. Is it still going to be Maul? Maul, is it still your division then? When Twin come on up to the motherfucker and it's strap season? You better take your motherfucking ass on up to 68 and test yourself. Oh, that's another motherfucker he ain't beaten. That goddamn David Benavidez. Man, David Benavidez will stop Maul. After that shit I saw last week, that's another one he ain't beaten. So why don't you go on up to 68 and try to test yourself against the Benavidezes, against the Canelos? Since you at 60, let's see if you can get Golovkin. Shit. He'll be fighting another goddamn Montiel in his next fight. You better tread carefully, Maul, or that stock gonna drop. Later tonight, it's the last show, y'all. This is it. Number 100. In just a few hours. You know what, y'all? I'm going to be on at 5 Eastern time. Can't do this. There's too much going on tonight. Y'all know I got after party shows to do. You know what I'm saying? 2 after party shows got to go out. I got a lot of work tonight. This is going to be a busy day, a busy night for me. But I'm going to kick it with my fam, y'all, at 5 o'clock Eastern time. You know, Supreme, it's going down. And I know it ain't going to be a 1 hour show. I already know that. It's either going to be 2 or maybe even 3. I remember the last time I tried to get off this motherfucker for 2. And Cool Man said, let's do a watch along. We ended up going over 3 hours. I don't know if that was 90 or 80 we did that on. But it went from 2 to 3. God damn it, it could be the same thing tonight. I don't know. Just show the fuck up because we going out with a bang at 5 o'clock Eastern time. And I'm going to talk more about these fights tonight. I'm going to tell you why Lomachenko, that Matador bullshit that he used to do, that shit is dead. And I'm going to get into it later on tonight. This is all about my boy Nakatani. If you haven't checked out that prediction show, check that motherfucker out, man. I put the motherfucker out yesterday. And I'm breaking down why I got Nakatani winning that fucking fight. But I'm going to get into it even more and even deeper later on today. So everybody, man, checking this out, archive. Follow me on Twitter at ChuckP216 to stay ahead of the game. We got a lot going on, y'all. I got so much shit, man. Look. After these after party shows, next week I got another KTFO intro dropping for another fight we covering. All right. It's going to be another intro dropping. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, it'll be another intro dropping the next week. Then it's all about Jamel Charlo the week after. Knock the F Out podcast returns. The prediction show for Mel and Castano. Another shit fight that I'm not interested in. Okay. Mr. Cleveland will be holding that down for the pre-show and the after-party shows. If you're interested, check that out. Go to Mr. Cleveland and listen to it. I don't give a damn about that fight. But it has to be covered because it's for Undisputed. This is a huge fight for Mel. Not a huge fight for me. A huge fight for Mel. And it hasn't it been, Supreme? It's been a hell of a motherfucking ride on this Realville Holyfield. So much truth has been spoken. So much truth has been spoken. So many hidden gems that people need to hear. Hopefully they'll find them. But this motherfucking show has been special, bro. And we're going to end this motherfucker off, like you said, Supreme, with a bang. And next week, Lord, next week, is on to new things. The hard hitter hotline will be the new one. Y'all motherfuckers can call up, talk some shit about any of this bullshit that's going on in the box business. I know Supreme, but and Cool Man. Y'all my day ones, man. It's been a long ride. And who would have thought that I would have been at it this long consistently this time? Y'all know I pop in and pop out. But now that I got all the tools to do what the fuck I want to do, and I'm not under other shitty ass platforms that couldn't even do what I done did for the Ville. Now that I got all my toys in my toy box, I think I'm going to be around for a fucking while. I think I'm going to be around for a long time now. Ain't nobody dictating shit here in the Ville. This is my shit. And together, hit by hit, we're going to build a dynasty here. Hell yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. We don't stay stagnant. We keep going. And big shout out to y'all who's been sharing the fuck out of that Mario Barrios to Tank Davis intro. Hell, we on a road to 1,000. Well, we got about 800 motherfucking hits on that motherfucking knot. So keep sharing. Keep supporting. I am going to start up. Now listen, y'all. Now it's up to y'all to donate. Y'all know, y'all motherfuckers know I never asked you for your money. I never asked you for your money. You got all these money hungry motherfuckers out here. Hey, listen, I never asked you for a dime. But on that hard hitter line next week, I will be putting my Cash App in the motherfucking description just in case anybody, just in case anybody, I put the emphasis on that again. Want to show a little love. Ain't got to be much, just a little. Because I got a feeling with some of these idiots, they're going to be calling this hotline, goddammit. Supreme, you've been telling me. But you know how, but see, you the proof. What did I say the last time you came at me with that? I said, man, I'm not trying to, hey. I ain't trying to take y'all money, man. But goddammit, with all the fucking shows that I've got producing, with all the fucking, y'all see how the quality looking. You see how the quality looking. That shit wasn't looking like that day one. It took money to make it look like that. It's taking money now to produce these motherfuckers. Not much. But you know what I'm saying? So if I could just get a little love on this hard hitter hotline, I truly appreciate it. But if you don't, it's still all good. We found. But I'm just saying now, y'all, it's taking a lot of motherfucking time putting these motherfucking projects together for y'all. And I was solely focused this time on quality and not quantity. You got all these motherfuckers coming out with all this bullshit just to get a click. I don't do that shit, man. I want to put out quality for you. I want to put out some shit that you can enjoy, something that you can bob your head to. I want to give you some nice fucking projects. Exactly, Supreme. Exactly. Just a little token. That's all. I don't ask for much. You know that. I'm one of the realest on this motherfucker. Probably the realest if you ask me, but I'm a little biased. So show a little love, y'all, if you can. Hell yeah, man. Don't y'all miss this motherfucking show at 5 o'clock Eastern. Y'all see I'm a little amped up now. You see I'm a little fidgety now. You see I'm in the mood now. Y'all motherfuckers wait till 5 o'clock. It's on, y'all. So with that being said, we got just a few hours left. I'm about to get my mind right. I'm about to get my mind right. I swear to God, y'all. You wanna know what the fuck I'm about to do? Hold up. Where these motherfuckers at? Look at these. Gone. Broke. Gone. I need to get the fuck out of here and invest in some lighters that's going to work for me tonight. I don't have a fucking lighter. You know how nervous I'm going to be tonight with these motherfucking fights? My motherfucking nerves going to be shot. I got to get the hell out of here to invest in some lighters. There you go. Hey, that's what it is, Supreme. I don't know what it is anywhere else in the world. That's why I put the emphasis on Eastern time. Y'all Google that shit. On Eastern time. Cool, man. Silly. On Eastern time. 5 o'clock Eastern time. All right? It's going down, y'all. I love y'all motherfuckers, man. Hey, I'll see y'all later, man. Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. But to you haters, call me your highness. I'll see y'all motherfuckers in a little bit for the big one.